Hey there, I'm Nathan Clements, project engineer with Barton Malow Company, and welcome back to the Notre Dame Campus Crossroads project. We are now coming out of our second winter, and we've made a lot of progress here on the project. Since we last met, the south building was just coming out of the ground with structural steel. We have officially topped out on all three buildings with steel. The east building is the farthest along. Let's go take a look. Here we are at the east building, which is furthest along in our construction process. The CMU and precast backup is substantially complete in preparation to receive the brick veneer and cast stone. Here we have a sample of cast stone that's going to be installed on the building, and these pieces actually have a foam core which helps with the weight and ease of constructability for the guys in the field. The reason that the building is black is because of the spray-on air vapor barrier that gets applied before the brick, veneer, and cast stone can be set in place. The brick that we're using is actually a custom blend for Notre Dame. Not only is it being used on all three of our buildings, but it also helps build continuity to the surrounding structures here on campus. We're now on the east building roof, where we have begun the install of the permanent roof system. Behind me as well, you can see that we've installed the LED Musco lights, which I've been told are nearly 14,000 lumens apiece. That's going to be pretty bright on the field. Here on the stadium, we have multiple window systems. Here's a good example of one of our motor operated systems. It'll retract about halfway up to allow fresh air. These are operated by motors that are mounted up above and will be later enclosed with a soffit system. Another one of our glazing systems is our curtain wall that can be found here at level 8, which separates our interior space from the exterior stadia. Along with the install of our metal studs and drywall, you can really start to envision what the permanent space is going to feel like. Up above, you can see the tremendous progress with our MEP systems that we're actually installing from the upper floors down out of the building. Following the top out of steel here at the south building, we've begun install of the precast panels that are going to be sitting below the scoreboard. From this perspective, and with the red overlay, you can get a sense of scale on how big the new scoreboard is actually going to be. While the east building is mainly academic space, here in the west building is going to be kind of like a student union with more recreational areas. With a combination of a suspended running track, a full basketball court, and a two-story rock climbing wall, we have actually had to have special considerations in the concrete slab. Here, we've had to depress the slab down 3 inches in order for us to install 1 inch of a rubber material which acoustically isolates the floor below to what's above. We'll end up pouring a 2-inch topping slab over here to complete the finished floor elevation. One unique aspect of the west building is that we had to construct our structure around the existing press box. Following the 2015 football season, we actually demolished the existing press box, allowing us to set the rest of the infill steel so we can complete the enclosure of the west building. Here we're standing on level 5.5, which is going to be a premium club level. It's going to have a mix of interior space, also an exterior fixed seating like we see on the upper levels of the east and the west buildings. One of our last large phases of construction is located here at the south end of the west building, and it's the truck dock. Down here you can see the open expanse in which the girders are going to span from the west wall over to the east with only one line of columns running down the center. This will provide easy access for the semis that need to deliver food service equipment to the west building. Along with those semi-deliveries will be the permanent install of the NBC broadcasting and along with first responders. Until next time, I'm Nathan Clements, and we'll see you at the Crossroads.